Hi, my name is Nina. I'm a certified personal trainer and strength and conditioning coach, and this is a shoulder workout. So go ahead and start warming up by watching the video right or here, wherever I put it. And what you're going to need are a couple different hand weights, probably 3 different sets, because different exercises are more difficult than others. So you will need different, you'll need light, medium, and then maybe one a little bit heavier. So if you're a beginner at weight training, especially shoulders, you may want to start with 3 or 5 pound dumbbells. And so we're going to work the front of the shoulders, the side of the shoulders, and the back of the shoulders. So we're going to work all 3 heads of the shoulders, and make sure one thing is don't go too heavy. The shoulders have a propensity of getting injured very, very easily. So you don't want to go too heavy. You don't want to throw those weights down. The trick is if you decide, oh, darn it, these weights are too light for me, there's a trick to that. You can do you could do a hold. So for instance, if you're doing a press, you can lower it a little bit slower and then hold it like this. Or if you're doing an exercise, if you're doing something like this, you hold it at the top. Okay, so there are ways to make it more difficult, and of course there's ways to cheat, but you want to use control. You don't want injuries. That's not the point. The point is to get stronger. So listen to my cues, follow along, and let's have fun. So go ahead and continue the warm-up. We're doing these W's, and these W's and Y's, which are coming up next, is I was shown these by a huge bodybuilder, this big guy, and this is what he did for his warm-up. No weights at all. This is what he did before he did shoulders. So I started doing it and I love it, and so I wanted to share it with you. So they're hard, but it gets you warm, and that way you're not just starting really heavy with weights right away. And these are the W's. Your thumb is up, you're bent over, you're not letting that belly hang, you're hinging from the hips, and you're trying to get those arms back as much as you can. Let's go ahead and do some shoulder rolls. All right, so if you've got some gloves, you can grab them. I personally don't like calluses, definitely want water. And then if you have back issues, grab a chair. You can do all of these exercises seated. We're gonna do 12 repetitions of every exercise. If ever it's too much, stop or lower the weight. We're gonna start with Arnold presses. Just follow along with me. And you'll see it goes lower, and then I try to go up as high as I can, trying to bring my biceps as close as I can to my ears. And on every exercise, I'll show you different angles. So I'm gonna be turning around from front to side to back. You just stay in front and watch me. That way you can see what it looks like. And I've got 15 pounds, which is quite challenging. So I'm kind of doing this little hop, which helps me get those weights up. That's kind of a little cheat, but it is allowed. All right, slowly lower those weights with control. And when you bend down with those legs with a flat back. All right, we're gonna go lighter. We're gonna do the next exercise is bent arm lateral raises. So you'll see my arms are bent at 90 degrees. And my forearms are also at 90 degrees. So I'm showing you from the side. And here's from the front. And I'm kind of doing that little bounce to get the weights up. And the next exercise is scarecrow. So we just did the front, the side. Now we're gonna do the back of the shoulders. You definitely wanna go lighter in weight with this one. I'm gonna hydrate with some water, so go ahead and grab some water right now too. All right, so I've got the lighter weights. 3, 5s, 8s, probably don't need higher than 10s. So again, we're gonna go at 90 degrees. Here's the side angle. Don't bring it right toward your chest. That's cheating. So everything's at 90, 90, 90. So another name for this one is called a 90-90 external rotation. As you can see why. These are pretty challenging. The first few times you do these, you might want to just look in a mirror to make sure that your form is good. And you're trying to bring the arms back as far as you can. Next exercise, we're just going to do shrugs because I'm just trying to lower the heart rate down just a little bit. You can do one, then the other, or both. So I'm squeezing up and back, showing you the side angle and from the back. Heart rate is through the roof. Are you tired? Take as many breaks as you want. If you want to stop this, take a 30 to 60 minute break and just drink some water and step side to side, definitely do so. Because I'm not giving you very many breaks here, and if you've got heavy weights, then it's pretty tough. Okay, these are Y presses. I love these. So this is works the front of the shoulders, but it's much kinder on the shoulders than different types of shoulder presses. Again, side angle, and I'm doing that little jump, little cheat there. Again, it's permitted. If I did lighter weights, I wouldn't have had to do the jump. I was trying to impress you. Okay, next exercise, we're gonna do thumbs up lateral raises. So we're working from the side and our thumbs are gonna go up. So take a mini break, grab some weights. Not too heavy, you could not totally light. It's kind of your medium weight. All right, so it's kind of like going in a Y in front of me. My arms are bent. Again, we're just doing 12 reps. And I'm gonna do a drop set because that was 4 reps. That was just too heavy for me. It would have been ugly. So a drop set means I'm just going to lower weights, better control, and this feels much better. So just listen to what those shoulders are telling you. Probably could have gone even lighter. All right. Next exercise is bent over flies. If you have back issues, grab a chair. Otherwise, bend over, hinge at the hips. I'm going to show you a side angle. Make sure to keep that belly tucked in. The elbows are bent, and it's kind of like a beach ball. You're hugging it in and then stretching out at the top. So don't go too heavy on these. It's pretty tough. So if 8 is enough for you, stop at 8. But I'm gonna go to 12 on all of these because my goal is strength. All right. How you doing? Okay, mini break. Pause it if you want. Otherwise, grab some weights, a little heavier. We're gonna do front raises. So I'm just gonna raise it right in front of me. Now only go to shoulder height. And then I'm gonna use my back leg as kind of a kickstand, just to make sure that my posture is good. I'm gonna show you the front. Again, only go to shoulder height. Breathe, never hold your breath. Look straight ahead. That'll help your neck position and your posture. And as you bring it up, you exhale and inhale as you go down. And don't lock out your knees. All right. Carefully set those down. All right, we're gonna do a side plank with a lateral raise. This is really challenging, and I made this even worse or better because I'm making you use your obliques. So we're just raising that weight. Go very light on this one. So I'm using a 5-pound weight because I started with an 8 and I couldn't even lift it. I was so tired. So go lighter on this one for sure. And make sure those hips aren't sagging. Make sure the shoulder is not sagging, the one that's down on the ground. And raise it up and down with control. Only go to shoulder height. And don't let that arm flop down and hit your hip. Again, see how I'm going down with control? Up and down with control. And you're gonna look straight at me Slowly lower. I'm going to flip it over to the other side. And when you're putting your arm on the ground, make sure your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder are all in line. I'm kind of moving my hair out of the way to show you what my back muscles look like, because it worked really hard on them and I want to show them off. All right, keep that hip up, shoulder up. Do 12. And again, you definitely want to go lighter with this one. It's probably the most challenging exercise I have in this video. And 12 just feels like 1200. Tell yourself you can do it. Almost done. All right. Gently get down. Sit up. Put the weights aside. Grab a drink of water if you want. Breathe. Step side to side. Take a break if you'd like. Next exercise. You can go heavier on this one. These are diagonal raises. So bring that arm across to your other hip and then bring it up. It looks really scary, but if you do this, it's really kind of fun. So I'm showing you from the side and then again from the back. So the arm's kind of like an L at the top. My clients love this one. It's easier than the others. All right, switch sides. Mini break. Shoulder roll if you need it. All right, other side. Breathe and up. 12, 11, 10. You're using momentum on this one in addition to strength, which makes it easier and a little bit more fun. So I'm throwing this weight up. Normally we don't want to throw it up, but on this exercise, that is how you do it. All right, we're gonna do overhead shrugs. So you can grab heavy weights and we're going to raise them overhead. All right, let's follow along with me. I'm gonna hike them up, pop it up. My biceps are as close as I can to my ears. I'm trying to bring it back. Now I did injure both of my shoulders, so I do have limited range of motion. So you can see right there. So I'm just going up and up. So hopefully you can bring your arms back further than I can. And it's a very, very small movement. All right, bring that down with control. All right, we're just gonna do shoulder shrugs with the arms at the sides and then bring it up and back. And try not to jut your chin out or your head in front. Just try to put your head and neck a little bit further back. Chin down, but not looking down. Look at me. All right, you're almost done with this workout. Cool down. So let's end this workout with some shoulder rolls. So roll the shoulders back and down. Slow down that heart rate. It was a great workout. Hopefully your shoulders are warm. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Remember to make sure that bell is clicked so you get notifications every time I post a video. And my videos are about health, fitness, and I have lots of exercise videos. And drink lots of water. And if you have any questions, let me know. And let me know which of these shoulder exercises was your favorite.